Okay. I see you just hopped in.
Never getting nervous. Oh, I know. Where are you on this? On my right. I've been trying to make the legs look matchy with the back. I noticed that the brown we went with the whole body is warm toned and the shelf is more yes. Okay. So I was going through trying to make it, and then I tried to do shading, and I'm not really good with color theories and all that. So you're not good with what? Color theory. You're doing great. You're fine. Even when you do that, you're really good. Are you saying stuff? I think that you could do this. Cleared a lot up that I struggled with, so I really appreciate that. I haven't gone back to fix them yet, like to redo some of them. That's fine. How do you feel about it? No. I feel amazing about it. It looks great. I swear, sometimes I think that you might be Kat's daughter as far as the way you paint, because you paint just like she does. Okay. Is there anybody online?
No.
Sucks. What?
I'll fix it.
What happened?
The iPad is kind of off center. Hold on.
They normally go out 70 times a day. So they're like, oh, I'm just standing. So for that. Crap. I can't find it. Yeah.
Bro.
You get on the Wi-Fi. So you have a gun to go with your gun case, or you just found
I'm not doing Wi-Fi.
So do you have a gun to go with your gun case, or you just got the gun case? I have a pistol. I don't have a rifle like that.
What internet are you trying to do?
I don't. There it is. Oh, connected. Do you want to get my hair pulled back? Oh, yes. Can you put a little banner that says what just happened? cold.
Okay.
I'm like interrupted with an E.
Okay. So when she comes back, we need to both try to finish her up so that then when she comes back, we can finish up the books. Okay? Okie dokie. I like this. So what were you using? You were using these two?
The brushes? What do you?
Which colors were you using to build this up like this? This looks really nice.
All of them except the light one.
Okay. She did an amazing job. I can do it. So much pressure now.
See,
So does this line need to be corrected, Jamie? This one?
Can you put your arm up? No, that one looks fine.
Okay, and it goes into this one here or this one here?
From what I see, it just goes into the top one.
Yeah.
I'm grateful because they built the uppers to catch the overflow. So it's an artificial lake. Doing its job.
We have a huge reservoir here, and that's exactly what it's made for. And it looks fabulous until of course we get 56 inches of rain, and then people whiteboard right next to it. You know, 56 inches of rain.
What do you think? Are you gonna finish the lid? You brush it off? Please do. So we can get done. I appreciate your wonderful attention or wonderful journey. You are so magnificent. Yeah. Is this line right? Going to this right here? It's not, where should it be? Right or left?
Right. Yeah.
Right here?
A little bit more.
Right here?
More. Any more when you bring it down? Mm. Okay, go from where you ended it and then go up from there.
I mean, like from here?
No, like at the bottom of that line you just made. And then go up. Straight up. Mm.
Yes? No? Maybe?
Yeah. Hold on. How often more?
Why am I trying to use my eyes like a sucker? I'm just gonna use the magnifying.
You should have remembered about the iPad though. Say the iPad though. I'm gonna,
What are you asking me? I don't understand.
never mind.
Have we had any comments recently?
Oh, I don't
Not
think
since the
so.
new stream started, I don't think.
Yeah, we have it.
Okay.
How did it look from up there?
Looks. Okay, I'm gonna go about this. Would you rather move it than try to paint it? Here. But if we paint it, then that's less of the stripy lines we have to do.
Here.
I assume you need speak.
Yes, please.
I can hope.
That's okay.
You should make.
So I'm gonna let him drop it right here.
It's really good. It gives more visual over there.
Do you want to do?
I want to do that. I'm gonna do that.
Do you want it slid this way at all?
No, because I don't want to have to do the reflection.
There's one.
Probably gonna kill myself over it. Let me see.
Well, they're actually still debating, so you've got time. You can come sit here and talk to us while they debate.
I was singing Christmas carols upstairs.
I'm fully aware of that.
Was I on the, did you
Yeah,
hear me on the?
I didn't hear you on here, but I did hear you in real life.
So,
you can have a seat and wait while they're deciding if you want.
okay. Got your Kirk Carroll on there?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
I can look on myself.
Well, they're not sure whether they want it on or not.
We're still.
Still debating. Yes, sir.
no, let's make it go.
You want it out?
Yes, please.
It's heavy. Wherever you put it, make sure there's something in front of it that won't let it
So it'll
slide.
slide. Gotcha.
Oh, I'm so sad. No comments. I posted it on my page.
Hmm?
Oh. How can I know?
I don't have a clue where you're gonna put it.
How about behind these doors?
Okay, be careful with the corners.
There you go.
I was gonna go in without anything.
I was hoping it wasn't. I just wanted it on the back edge of it.
Ready? You have a little rosacea, is that
I
normal?
do.
That's normal though? Okay.
I struggle with it. I'm glad we waited to the face for the very last. As soon as we're done, it's the first thing we do is go wash the face. Of course she does. She didn't she passed it across the fence and I did.
That's too bad. She's in passive aggressive, they do anything. So aggressive. Right there.
I used to work someplace where they would, because I was the female in the room, ask me to be the one to take the notes in meetings or to type. And I would give them notes they couldn't read. Or I would say, sure, I'd love to take notes, I'll type. like after they've asked me, and then I would type this. Could you say that again? I didn't get that. I'm only on the D. And they quickly decided that wasn't really good job.
We have a lot of passive aggressive types of people in our family, so.
You gotta disappear, I want anybody there anymore.
Normally I'm pretty forward. It's not always the best to say, I realize you're asking me to do this because I'm the only female here. We just make them wish they hadn't chosen. I don't see you.
You come up to me?
So, $550.
Oh, goodness.
Was it a piece of tape? It's not.
I'm sorry, can you hold your head straight?
Sorry.
No, that wasn't a piece of paper. I just saw that under your coat and I was like, oh, this was something that came to me. A wrapper.
That's good. So, the white, like her, when she's fixing to like this makes the exact like corner. It's fine. But if she goes up or down, it's off. That hurts. Might want to shave off a little bit with the white. And the rest of the white. So the tip of her lips, right here. On up her nose, so all of her nose is white, and then the rest is white. Okay. I really thought we were gonna have to paint that sculpture. It's like a lady's picture. So you wanna do white, and I do continue doing brown, you want me to do white, and you continue doing brown? Or you want
For her face?
this face and hair?
Okay. Mine doesn't do it. Let's got this brush ready for the shading, but shades, but I didn't feel like doing it because it's.
That's fine, just go ahead and do white. Time is going away.
What time is it?
It's the whole.
Precious.
Like I love these kids so much. They're so cute. You're grown-ups now. I can't call you kids. What do you do? There's the filbert. The rounded. That's a big filbert. There was a small big filbert that I was using With the brown? No, there's one of these. Oh. With the paint. So this shape of brush is color filter. And it does the best like blending work.
The ones right here.
Let's not do that part yet, just do the whole top part. So it's gonna take. I know, that would be so helpful, especially, if you're over there. Helping.
I think they're requesting emergency support.
Oh, you need help?
What's up?
What do you need?
No, we were asking him to help tell us like
Oh,
where things should go.
They're wanting
Can you
conventional
do that, please?
assistance.
On the stream?
No, I need you to stand up in the sweet spot and look at it, because where her face is right here, we need to know how much the brown needs to be cut off.
Okay, well, you're standing in front of it.
Because you were standing right here.
So you're saying where's the brown meet the white?
Where's the
so
white
she-
need to cut off? So here's the edge of
Oh,
the thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Where does the brown need to cut off on her face?
Make it look like the edge of the corner piece. Of
she's,
She's pretty much standing like right at the corner.
yeah,
So-
that corner right there where your finger is, that would be the corner of the,
Yeah, so you probably have
Furniture?
to cut back. And she's looking
Yeah, cut it at an angle like that,
the other way.
other way.
Yeah, probably more like that.
yeah. It's not, on that side. Okay, on that side, her face, we can't see it from this perspective right here. Is this where your camera's gonna be?
Yeah,
Pretty much right here. So from this perspective, everything on the right side of her face, and that cheek right there, we can't see it.
okay,
Yeah.
great.
So you could pretty much stop your painting. However, if I were to line her up to the furniture, I would have her take a half step this way. Like this way. Can you come on?
Like that?
Well,
No, I think
yeah, go back because now I can see the furniture. You're making her the furniture at that point. Yeah, okay. Leave her on your mark. And, well, but you're looking straight ahead, right?
Yes.
For the shot?
she's looking this way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and chin down a little. Not that much. Come up, stop. That puts you, at some point, you're gonna direct your chin
Yes.
and make her level with the top of that furniture there.
Yeah.
Because
It
right
makes it look
now,
like this is the corner right there.
yeah, you don't have to do anything else on that side of, other side of the face,
Okay. So
because we can't see it.
And then right here.
All that needs to be.
Do
Where-
this side now.
We should have not.
That's all we're trying to do.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Number one, I need you to,
He stepped away from it.
I need you to, oh, he started.
No, he's back.
Number one, I need you to, either get on the iPad or something and share the video, the live, so that I have more people on it. At least one or two people is helpful.
Sparky, call to action, first camp.
I did what?
I said, call to action, first camp.
Well, so I sent a reminder today to them.
Tell them it's almost done.
Okay. But when I went to log into it myself, it said there were no more tickets to be sold. I don't know if you bought the ticket in advance,
Oh, yeah, because it doesn't,
it doesn't do the day of.
no, but just the link.
How do you?
It's,
yeah, how do you
because
share
it's
it?
still free for anybody to look at. The VIP was the part that you needed tickets for.
Okay, so,
Can you send him the,
what's that link to?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. You go to invite?
Mhm.
I thought that invites people as guests. That's in,
oh,
VIP guests.
scroll up to see my stream, or go to my homepage. You scroll up, you'll see the stream and then share it. And you can get the link that way. Step back and see how much we see. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's nearly a 3/4 profile, so it's a lot of hair.
Okay.
Where's he gonna be standing? Is he blocking you? Or is he? Gonna be turned sideways?
He's gonna back a little.
I can see pretty much all of her except her other leg.
Okay, that's good. 'Cause
I think I should have first announcement.
he's waiting for the link.
Oh. Okay, so how does,
Is it an easy link or is it difficult?
hold on.
Do you have an iPhone, sir?
No.
Okay.
You could email it to him.
Yeah, that's an idea.
You probably want to step out of hearing range to tell it to him. so
Do you want me
it's
to
not
just
screaming.
type it?
What am I doing?
I could just type in the,
So I can send it to
yeah.
people.
Oh,
You're a book. You're a bunch
I'm
of
delirious
books.
right now. My lunchbox.
No, I said a bunch of books.
A bunch of books. Okay. So are you giving up on the hair? You want me to finish the hair? What's going on? I can finish the hair. I just need to know what you're doing.
I was gonna work on the legs because you were up there.
Okay, then work on the legs. I just need you to tell me what you're doing. That's all. Get you to the wire part. You know how I get. I just want to make sure we get that. It's nice.
I'm outside.
Good work with that.
Huh?
Okay.
I know. So Eric came in from outside, and I was sitting in the rocking chair, Angela, and I was looking at him and looking at him. I'm like, he hasn't noticed I'm sitting here yet. And I looked at him and I looked at him, and he finally looks at me and goes, it's pretty funny. And I'm like, did I blend in with the chair? It's like, you just don't look like a person-shaped thing. It's pretty funny.
I think that yeah, that's it. So you can copy it, do whatever you need.
I'll send it to him first and then I'll send a message.
Girl, you're always a
All right, I'm gonna go grab some more since then I'm ready for you. Hey, Sparky, when they're ready for me to come back
That's
in,
why I was
I'm
like,
just outside
pushing
resting.
her down your hair.
Oh, sorry.
It was tickling.
No, like, can you check and see if those are too wide or needs to be smaller? I mean,
How much,
too wide or too small?
how much longer till the final?
Hopefully we only have about 2 hours left.
Okay, so you want people to log into this now? on
Yes.
Facebook?
I think it'll be really easy.
Okay.
Because it looks more like a thing now than it did before.
Right.
Why is it kind of facing this? Why is it kind of facing?
And they were like, I want some on my belly. That's all I know. I want some on my belly. I was like, I'm a lion face. That's great. And this is a bigger person. So I put the lion face and the mouth was the navel. And so then when they laughed, the lion was.
I just flipped it. Yeah, he was facing me at first. I had to figure out how to flip it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's up on there.
Yay, thank you.
Yeah, I sent that to my group.
Can I see your face straight on, please? Get chin, sorry, chin down, right there. No, I had the perfect color and I dropped it in the water. How's this part blending?
Pretty good.
Okay. Meg, are you ready?
I think she's outside. Do you want me to go?
I'll
Yeah.
go ahead. Well, you go ahead.
What are you doing with those?
Oh, this plastic thing is up here on the
Yes.
handrail. Yeah, but it made it, so it was a false thing to grab and fall. I put my hand here, it moved. And then the
Can you put
other
it back up
device,
there
I
when you're
moved out
done?
of the way so you have one straight shot. But I ended up seeing that.
Did you get the things you needed gathered?
Hmm?
Did you get the things you needed gathered up?
They're gathered up, yeah. I just need something to put in. It's like,
I wasn't sweating.
I thought you were back and then you were gone again.
Oh,
so-
sorry. I wasn't sure if you were ready for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to try to get you guys out of here.
Okay. I'm ready.
Into-
I feel much more relaxed. My feet feel much better.
Okay, great. Let's see. Remember I said I forgot the tape?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't send. Okay. Meg,
Huh?
yeah, I need you to look over
Oh, sorry.
straight.
You may look straight.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Right there, right there, right there.
Right there? Okay.
Turn your head a little bit more. It's too far. Tilt a little. No. Shift your weight a little bit on the side. Yeah, that's it. Because it matched earlier and it doesn't match now. It's driving me crazy.
I bet you sleep all the night. Nothing to worry about. And you didn't get much sleep last night. And you've been working all day. Hard.
Keep it up.
You got your first piece in your series done?
I'm probably gonna try to see if I can edit and it's exciting and it's also incredibly scary. It's because I've been saying I wanted it, but when you don't get it for so long, you're like, you continue to say you want it. Now I have to like commit to wanting it. You got me. Is the logo in the corner, babe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, your logo or the city of Houston?
City of Houston.
Yeah.
Cause without that, I would be here.
Woohoo! City of Houston!
Yay!
The Houston Art Alliance.
Angela, you're starting to look like a card catalog.
Y'all are friends because you're the books. She's a very catalog. Number one, stand up and tell me about this line here. Is this the line that it's supposed to be? Or is this the line it's supposed to be?
Okay, which line were you?
Is it this line or this line, which is the bottom of the shelf? Here? Up or down?
I'm trying to see your hands now. I think that's good.
So the line where it is?
Yeah, I think that works.
I thought so, but I got nervous. What about the lines for the arms?
It's a little big, but I think that works.
No, is it this line here for the bottom, is that too high or too low?
Too low.
Okay.
Like right there, maybe a little bit above.
Okay.
Like around
And this
there.
one's good?
Yeah, that one's good.
Okay, and then there's something off on this one, so should I bring it down this far?
Um,
Come on, Mr. 2020. Squint.
not funny. I'm trying to see. Okay, no, it's fine.
This is fine? This is where that is?
Yeah, where she's standing right now.
Oh. So is this one off?
A little bit. No.
This line needs to come up, and this line needs to come up?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on. Yeah.
Readjust. Maybe that'll fix it.
Okay. Did I fix it?
No, still the same. Yeah, I think it's just because like your arms don't really go that far, so you're just
Okay. Bless you. Whoever sneezed.
Oh my gosh, really? I couldn't do that. I would have quit.
It was fun, but I'm also kind of mean. So the kids would be crazy after nap time, and I'd be like, "Oh my god, what are we doing?" So what I did was I brought my paints in and all of them, and I gave them little alligators and little sharks on their hands. So the rest of the day I walked around with whiteys and I was like, "Oh no, only big kids can have sharks." And I threatened to wipe, and the behavior was amazing.
Because they wanted to keep their
They wanted to
sharks.
keep their sharks. And then they're like, "No," and they would tell the other kids, "No, you're gonna lose your shark." Sure are. It's a great way for them to recognize the behavior that they know that they should be performing.
I think I might have messed up my lips with that drinking water. I'm sorry.
There is a special heaven for pre-K and kindergarten teachers.
Sadly, they're the lowest paid. They're paid $10 an hour on average.
It's like barely minimum wage.
really was awful. And I worked at a high-end daycare center.
Oh, I was referring to public schools, but yeah, I can see daycare too, but
Yeah. Public schools is only a scotch better. I think they start out at like maybe 30,000, which is still pretty low.
in this area, it's higher than that for all of them, because the market's so competitive and they're short on teachers.
Yeah, well, I did mine in Clear Lake. So pretty awful. So there's that. I love, again, here's the thing. Teachers love teaching. Teachers don't love the bureaucracy, and teachers don't love parents who don't appreciate them. Because if anything, COVID should have taught everyone is that you don't want to do it on your own, so how about a little bit more respect?
Yeah, and 25 of them versus your 2.
Thank you. When I was doing pre-K, we had low ratios. So we had three teachers in the classroom, and then we also had only 9 students in the class,
Oh, wow.
or 15. So I was like, God, that's pretty. It was really great. I was really excited about it. But then, because our ratios were below state, they would go, oh, well, such and such didn't show up. We're not gonna get this up. So then now you're over ratio. And that one person, that one body in the room makes so much of a difference. It was upsetting. And I got cussed out by a teacher when I was teaching middle school, by parents. Because her kid, she said, told her that I was bullying him. And she took his word at face value. Mind you, I had given him a pass that day because he was acting like a maniac. And I was like, look, I'm gonna let you pass, but if you do this, I will call your mom about your behavior, right? So I didn't call his mom about the behavior, but I had to call his mom about missing work, which is completely different. So he decided that since I called his mom at all, he was going to tell his mom that I was doing all this stuff to him. And so she demanded a conference. She came to the conference and she cursed me out and she cursed another teacher out. And she was just like yelling. And so I listened.
And the administration didn't back you up, I'm sure.
No, not at all. But so I listened, and I was like, "Yeah, that's really awful. I'm really sorry that you feel that way." Did he tell you how he behaves in my class? No. He says that he was doing his work. No, he doesn't. This is what he does. And so then I went through the entire absurdity of the way he behaves in my class. And she was livid with him. She was like, is this the way? I said, is this the type of behavior that you expect from your son? And she's like, no. And I was like, well, this is what he's giving me. Now, I was giving him a pass that day. I only called you because he was missing work. Someone, because she was like, my son is gifted. I said, someone as gifted as him, I give him extra work. I give him, like, he got to do his work free range, meaning that he would finish the assignment, so I would give him extra, like, you can use anything in the room, just as long as you're not disturbing other people. But no, he's disturbing everybody. He's throwing things across the classroom, and he's just keeping other people from learning. And so I was like, is that the way you want your son to be acting? She was just like, no. And then I said, so my job. And I'm giving as many breaks as I can. Go ahead, take him out of the school. Because I guarantee you the next school you put him in, mess up, and they're gonna expect him to behave better than what he's doing now. And so then she was like, yeah. And she looks at him, she pops him in the head, she's like, she calls him some choice words. And I didn't need a translator for that. And so then after that, she was like, okay. And so then I had it for 2 years in a row. So the next year, she comes into my open house. She's like, you let me know if he's up this year. And she had 2 kids. She had twins. So her daughter was like, struggle, but always doing her work, always just like really respectful. And it's just like amazing that they came from the same house, but you could tell that he was given the opportunity to just be crazy without any consequences, and the daughter was not.
I had one boy on, announce who your teacher is night, came and started crying. Please, Mama, get me somebody else. And the mom came over and she said, I don't know much about you. My son's crying that he got you for the teacher. She says, I'm super excited because I think you're probably going to be the one to make him behave.
That's funny.
So they usually decide they want to behave.
And I'm SPED certified, so I was like, okay, that's fine. So I have crazy methods of teaching kids. We did bottle rockets. We did all these like I let them read books that had cuss words in it. Yeah. Because they could only read the cuss words if they read the whole paragraph. 7th grade, I mean, you gotta know what they're excited about. And that was something that they were really excited about. They were like, approved books. They weren't just random books. But I had this one kid that was like so excited after she didn't want to read A Vice and Man. But we had to. It was on the list. And so we did it by audiobook because she's not a strong reader. And then, but every time a cuss word came, she was like, pause it, I'll read this paragraph. So she'd read the paragraph.
Oh my goodness.
And then, and I was like, you'd be surprised at how many of your books have cuss words in them. She was like, really? So when they came to meet the teacher, her mom says, I need to know what you did. This child never wanted to read, and she's reading all the time. And I looked at her and I was like, you want me to tell your parents? She was like, it's fine. So I told them, and the mom looked at me and she just fell out laughing. She's like, she points to the dad, this is your daughter. This is definitely your daughter. And then he was like, so, she cursed a lot. I was like, only when it's in a book. And she's like, he goes, that is brilliant. I never would have thought of that.
My mom always believed that boys after the age of 13 shouldn't truly ever have problems with reading again, because any of them that did, you should give them Playboy magazine. So they can look at the pictures after they finish the article.
That's sweet. That is a way.
No, I taught 3rd and 4th grade, and I frequently got the really low performing kids, and I took it seriously. Like, they're low performing because they're having difficulties. Clearly the way we teach isn't working. They need something else. So I researched alternative algorithms for them to use. And some of them seem super complex to me and hard to figure out, but I taught them anyways. And the really low performing kids loved them, ate them up because it didn't take the same thought pattern that we would normally think of to use. So they would pass the test and be able to do the math without any problem. And then the next year, the fifth grade teacher would get them, they would do the math, they'd get the question right, and the math teacher would have no idea how they got the answer. And then complain to the coordinator that I was teaching some weird way and that I needed to stop. Not that, oh my gosh, I've got the low performing kids this year and they can actually solve these problems. I don't understand how. Can that teacher explain to me what's going on so that I can teach the other students that don't get it? But no, I was told to stop teaching alternative algorithms because it's confusing to the fifth grade teachers.
Ironically, that is now the way they teach math. They, the alternative ways.
I've noticed.
Teach it all the time now.
I've noticed that.
But the thing is, it's still a one size fits all, and they need to stop that. Because not every kid learns the same way. My god sister is homeschooling. They live in Italy because her husband's in the service. So she was like so nervous about it, and I was like, you know, giving her lots of help. She's saying her son, she sends me this video. She's like, baby, what did you just do? He's like, Mom, did you know that numbers times themselves are really easy to do? And in his head, he's 8, 9. In his head, he had squared all the numbers up to 12. And then he said the really tricky ones are the ones from 13 to 20. And he did them in his head. She's like, I don't know how he did it. I was like, it doesn't matter. He did it. And she's like, I don't know how to teach the other one. I was like, let him teach it. And he did. Doing amazing. Then she calls me again. Girl, now he's doing cube roots, and I don't even know how he's doing it. And so it turns out that her husband, that's the way he thinks. And so they're having math conversations just for fun. And I told her, I said, do not discourage it because so many kids, especially ones that look like us, tend to get math kicked out of them by, oh, you're not good at it. I was never good at it, so you're not good at it. You know,
That's the way I feel about when people talk to girls.
Yes.
They discourage them from doing math and spatial reasoning. And they're like, oh, you were over here in home ec. And
We're really a lot better at spatial reasoning than boys anyway, just because it's reasoning.
Yeah, well, if you turn your head to the left, you can see I still have a lot of my educational math and science books.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess probably behind her right leg too.
I struggled in math. It was the reason why I didn't go into engineering, ironically. And then when I got to college is when I started to realize, like, oh, there's other ways to think about this. And so I taught myself some weird ways to do math. And they don't make a lot of sense to a lot of the things because I always thought that it was dumb for us to learn chemistry before learning. It was dumb for us to learn physics before we learned algebra because practical application makes sense to me, and the abstract is not. So, like having those abstract questions and everything, that was really hard. I taught it through practical application. Every problem had some kind of story behind it, and I taught the kids that in order to go from percent to decimals, And they would be like, what do you mean? I was like, Irreplaceable was originally a song about math. It was really, that's how she wrote it. It was to the left, to the left. That's how many places you move the decimal to the left. No, miss, that's not the way the song goes. Yeah, it is. And so I like make up these silly stories. And then on test day, all my students were humming to the left. And their proctor was like, why are these kids singing pop songs during the test? And that was why. And like I did a lot of those kind of like little story things and mnemonics that help them remember.
Yeah, we created dances.
Oh.
So not only did they have the music, they had dances. And it was funny on test day to see when they got to certain questions,
Mm-hmm.
because you could see them, they'd stand up and push their chair back and then still touching their desk, do the little dance and then sit back down.
Yeah.
When I still remember my geometry teachers.
So we know it.
Those are the rays, a vertex of cute or right. Is it obtuse or straight? Those are the rays. Yes, those are the rays.
It's you remember it because
That
it was a song.
that was
It was
freaking
fun.
what, 30 years ago? I still remember it. She was a sweet old teacher too.
I did the thing
Sweetest
where
I ever had.
I made the kids they were looking and I was a sub at the time, so I was like, well, can I try something? He was like, I don't care. They don't want to learn. They were awful. They were throwing things across the classroom, having side conversations, and one by one, I called them parents, let them parents know how they were behaving. They got in their butts. They were back on track. So now we're doing stuff. And so he was mad because they had to do the Stanford exam.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, they're never going to sit in this, do the practice. So I broke the practice up into each question was at a different desk. And we played musical chairs. And they went through the whole test. They answered. Meet them where they are. They're children. They're not like aliens. They're bored. And it was like a class of all boys. And he has them sitting lecture style. And I fall asleep. So I loved it. It was like my favorite thing to do. He was like, I'm quitting. I'm gonna go back to working in college. I was like, you need to work in college.
And so I'm trying to devour every single piece of information I can get on these kids. And I'm going back through all of their records and looking at everything. So fourth grade, right? They don't have a lot to go off of.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the boys I realized is a full 2 years older than all of the other kids in the class. And I get to looking, and he's failed twice already. And the school district we were in had a policy that you didn't fail, and if you did, you only got to fail once, because they felt it was better to socially advance than to be held back, especially in the elementary years. They felt like you could pick it up, and I absolutely agree with that. So I've got this child in my classroom that's 2 years older than all these other kids. So he should be going into the 6th grade, and they're going into the 4th grade. Just huge emotional difference completely. And we took our first practice test, and he got a 28. And I thought, oh my gosh. And the school provided us 2 or 3 times a week, a tutor that was supposed to help you get your kids ready. And they were all retired teachers. And all of the other teachers sent their kids that needed assistance out to that person to get help.
Mhm.
But I, on the other hand, had that teacher work with all of my kids that were already doing good.
Mhm.
And I worked with the kids that were low performing. And I'm like, I don't want them to screw them up. I want, whatever way I'm teaching, I want to know where they're at and what they're doing. And
Yes.
we worked hard, really hard. And so they take the state test and we get them all back like 2 or 3 weeks before everybody in the state does.
Mhm.
And we're not allowed to tell anybody until everybody in the state gets all of their results back. So I'm having to wait, but this one child in particular, all of them did extraordinary. One of them, the one that was 2 years older, he had made a perfect score. And every time I saw him, I just grinned. I was happy with him. Even when he misbehaved, I didn't even go hard on him. I was like, you just keep it up, boy. And we get in the classroom, and on the day that I can tell them all, you know, they can't see anybody else's score. You're not allowed to leave the classroom. So they go up, and you have them look at their grade, and I'm moving the papers down so that I'm blocking everybody else's grades and just show his. And he comes up and he looks at his test score and he looks at me and he said, do you think that maybe they got the score wrong and they took somebody else's grade? And I said, no, that's your grade. And he said, but it says I got 100. And I said, I know, because that's what you're capable of. And he cried right there.
Mhm.
And I talked to his mom shortly after in a parent-teacher principal conference. And the mom said that every year he had been in school, including the 2 years he had failed, that the teacher he had quit mid-year and left him with just substitutes. She said 1 year the teacher quit twice. Like whatever the long-term sub was came in and quit again. And that the first week of school, he went home and said, I'm gonna like school this year. I know she's not quitting. And said that he had problems with depression and about his self-esteem and how he felt about himself and how he felt. But maybe last hope.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get them early, it doesn't matter how hard you try in middle school or high school. They're gone.
That is very, very true. Too, because I always got those cases. And to see those turn around, also pretty amazing. Then I had the behavioral issues because they had mental health issues, and those were really hard. Okay.
Toes are going.
Okay. Move around, kick it a bit. She's ready.
Oh, where'd the mirror go?
Keep it up. Let's get it up.
The mirror got moved.
Yep.
Did.
We decided we didn't like it.
I decided that painting it was stupid.
Oh. Okay.
Well, Jahina decided, and I just agreed after much consultation. Switch. Oh, now you want to switch? You want to put the words on?
Is it real words or is it scribbles? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to see words.
Yeah, you can't
It's
see
too
it.
far away. The little shiny parts.
Oh, go. I like that part. That's fine.
Also, I have to The shoulder arm thing that didn't run up, I was still
Okay.
Hey, Sparky.
Yeah.
Our feet are numb.
Muscles getting worn off.
No, my feet are numb.
Oh. Well, you've got 3 compliments from Tournament then.
Oh, cool.
Oh, are they logging in?
Well,
Are there new comments showing up on the stream?
no, there-
Number one.
He's
I don't know about up there, but tomorrow.
It should be, it should be simulcast.
So I sent them the link,
Oh, no, he's
the
in
Facebook thing.
his own personal
but
Facebook.
they also, they sent me something on WhatsApp. And so I sent the sneak peek photo. And you got, wow, Spark Heart, awesome, that's Sparky, amazing Sparky. And I'm not even in a picture yet.
I really do blend in. Like that's so creepy.
You know, it's that kind of Facebook that gets you past facial recognition software. Or getting an asymmetric haircut. It's like a block cut.
Oh, yeah?
That gets you past. I haven't seen that.
Apparently, they did all the testing for facial recognition software on, guess what? Not
White
brown
people. Yeah, I saw John Oliver special about that. He was talking about facial recognition software and how it really doesn't recognize dark faces as well as white faces.
It's the one time that racial profiling works for us.
Well, not really, because I've heard stories where it doesn't work well, so they falsely accuse people.
Well, they were gonna do that with us anyway, so that's fine. So many of these stories are about like, oh, there's a black man did it, okay? And he looked like, oh, he was wearing a white shirt and blue pants. Sir, I'm wearing a black shirt and I'm wearing yellow pants. So like what? You're like,
Yeah, they actually say that eyewitness accounts are like not reliable whatsoever.
I have horrible facial recognition. Now, I know some people have no facial recognition, like you have to say, hey, this is Glimmer every time you walk up to her. But my facial recognition is horrible, so I'm
I mostly remember people who I painted. It's really difficult for me to take an interest in people that I've never made art with. It's just the way my brain works. Jahina, these look so good. Thank you so much. My brain just wasn't working. It just stopped.
But you can definitely see a lot of really good texturing
Yeah.
in there.
That's why I try to always have a assistant. Because I
Just
I
in
don't see
case.
things.
Yeah.
I don't see things that they see, and vice versa.
what are you doing? She's like, I'm playing.
Almost positive.
I have to come hang out with you guys, some of your group events.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. I think you would enjoy Flipside. That's a lot of fun.
A lot of people that goes with
You
that.
know
I'm
where
surprised
Angel's
I
at
never
there?
been.
Oh,
I
it's
can see.
art everywhere. It's like they take this barren, desolate
Now,
place
from this
and
angle,
turn it into an art festival for a few days.
He's pretty easy to spot.
They had one theme that was, 20 years of light and dark return to the shadows. And I tried to think about where shadows were in the world. And I started thinking about women and their shadows. And I made a burqa, all black burqa. And on it, I took highly reflective ribbon and wrote on it, the way to right or wrong is to shine a light on it. And I wore that at night so people, when they have their flashlights, it beacon back at them. And then I wore another burqa for the life of me. I can't remember what was on it, but
Hi.
No,
I should have spoken.
do you want her to pay?
She's the one that's less. She's more into people than.
Why don't you go see Sparky? We'll pay you.
Yeah, Sparky's not working.
come here. Okay.
I'm the only person who's not interested right now.
And then I took a baptismal robe gown and had Me Too on it. And I did not go through with it, but the thought of story on it. And then I wanted to wash it out, just break down water and watch all the words right and go back and find those people and have them write their story again. And the point for me on that is that when you tell somebody your story, that it fades in their memory, right? I can tell you my Me Too moment, but it fades from their memories. And that really is the key, that, how painful it is for women or men, I guess too, but in my case it was women, that we have to tell the story over and over and over again, and heard and unheard and unheard, and the story.
It's like people don't want to hear it.
But
Just
I,
want life to continue on, not have to deal with it.
yeah, the prayer robe I found pretty interesting. I enjoyed it both because I thought I find robes like that to be very comfortable, and it was all white. We were in super hot weather, and it was just very pleasant. And at the time, I had really long hair, so I had my hair with a hijab on. And one of the people in the camp told the camp leader, her being here makes me uncomfortable. And he laughed and said, well, I think her artwork's working. Maybe you should talk to her. And, it really, from that, I was wanting, that kind of uncomfortableness. Because she was running around nude. And let's face it, if I'm sitting here doing this with you, that body is not a problem for me. But the fact that it was full robe covered, like a Muslim woman would wear, with one of their prayer gowns.
I blame Lady.
Where is she?
Right there.
You should get them bones. Get them excited. Emma was wanting somebody to pet her just a second ago, but she was denied.
Sorry, not my cup of tea.
You know the funny thing about animals? It's like they gravitate to the person who doesn't want to pet them. Eric is really allergic to cats, and yet cats always come to him when he goes into a house with a cat. It's hilarious.
Those
Are you gonna
cats
do
in
the
my
little-
friend's house.
Sorry, are you gonna do the little window on the brass plates?
What?
Oh, the second window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just curious.
I was like, I'm doing them, aren't I?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, she is doing them, Eric.
I'm trying to get placement.
I got you. I'm not trying to drive, just checking, just curious.
Had all the cats. Those cats kept jumping in the bed. And I called her. They won't leave. It's in the bag with me. She then I sent her the videos and pictures, and she's just laughing. Oh, Mom, you're so cute. And those cats did not have a great relationship. They were so happy when I left. You could see them partying.
Mm.
So you have to go to Las Vegas to house sit?
Oh no, I said house sit, but I meant like she let me stay in her place when I went to Vegas for that the cannabis wedding expo. And
A
she,
cannabis wedding?
yes. So I painted bridal wear.
Sorry, my feet are,
I understand. Just let me know when you need to
sorry.
move it, okay? No, just let me know. 'Cause when I'm only touching with the brush and you move, and mess it up, then touching with the brush and then it will.
Anyone want a treat?
That's fine.
So,
Okay.
my friends, friends, or a couple of have been watching. Napa Valley. And they said, Sparky, this was fabulous. We watched on and off from the beginning, and the whole thing was amazing. How many hat changes did you have? They saw the interview,
Yes.
and it says, is Dina over there styling? Our friend
No way you
Dina
ate
just
this
got
already,
done styling
right? I
Billie
know you did.
Eilish for the Met.
Oh, cool.
So she said, have you done these wardrobe changes all on your own? And I said, I learned from Dina's clothing store at camp in Greenland.
That's fine.
It says, the artist is still working, so I'm not posing yet. And I said, we invited Dina to style us, but the waiting list is too long.
Hannah's not having it.
Well,
If
probably too much going on.
Amy and Michael, if you're on the air watching us, hello from Katy, Texas.
Thank you so much for watching.
I had let them know last Wednesday about the event.
That's awesome.
So everybody else is busy, I guess.
I didn't
Okay.
send it to any of my friends. 'Cause well,
Should have sent it to your brother.
Billy?
Yes.
Perhaps I could have sent it to Gina, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like her cup of tea.
I have so many groups of friends I can't keep track, and I've been encouraged to like separate out my friends. I just don't have the energy.
Well, like the only one in my group that I thought would be interested is already friended you on Facebook, so I knew she was already getting the updates, so. I didn't know.
Lorraine?
second time that was a question, but I don't know.
No, it's a bell pepper.
It's just been going on, thank you guys so much. The hardest part is that I usually paint with music. And it'll make it, no, it'll make it too difficult to hear on the live stream. And we could get taken down because of.
Oh, yeah.
Think of all these things in order to make sure that we did not get fooled. But no, I guess I can see the benefit of, even though we're not doing this in a venue that encourages tourism, it kind of does. We're having people on stream that's from all over the world.
Mhm.
That's really cool. And maybe they go, oh, well, whenever you have another thing, maybe I can come to Houston. You know, like that becomes a way for Houston to grow as an art city happen.
Did you need to be painted? My last Chihuahua was very people social with adults. And Eric always wanted to paint her with little tiger stripes on her.
You never did it though.
You're acting silly finally. Yeah. You're acting silly finally. I see that. Are you acting silly too?
How you doing over there with them words?
She's almost through with National Geographic.
Hope you're spelling national correctly. Oh, that spelling is atrocious. She's my spelling bee queen.
Awesome, because I can't spell to save my life.
Jahina, did you see Katie reposted that picture of you from third grade when you were singing Tomorrow?
No, I haven't seen it. I was going to go on Facebook.
Yeah, she reposted it the other day. Of course, Daryl was like, hey, that's my niece.
Well, they're suddenly perked up and interested.
Because I got a TR for you too.
Bell pepper bone.
How's it looking? Both of them? You look at both of them?
Yeah, they look good.
I think I'm taking you to Austria next year, Vinny.
Oh, awesome.
Austria would be fun.
Why not, Hina?
What's in Austria?
Work. And fun.
Lots of fun.
We can go hiking in the mountains. We can go swimming in the lake. We can laugh at people who are burning up because they say 65-degree weather is hot. I mean, what more can you ask for?
We're looking at Portugal as a possible retirement place. And we love looking at their daily heat because it's never hot there. And I laugh because they have a rainy season in which they get maybe 4 inches a month.
Did they get hurricanes there?
I'm sure they get
Not often.
storms of some sort, but they're on the west side of the country, so
I love it
we're on
when,
the east of the Atlantic, so.
when people are talking about where they go. But you don't understand, it's the humidity. And I'm like, oh, sweetheart,
We know all about humidity.
have you ever lived in the armpit? That's where we live, in the armpit.
North of the United States.
Maybe just sit for a second.
Be careful, because that part between your legs is wet.
Oh, me?
That'll be nice.
Grab some food. I'm feeling lightheaded.
Yeah, do you need, oh, you have.
I have my food from earlier.
Okay.
Wearing a mask while painting means I don't have to feel like I'm breathing my food breath in someone's face, because you can't smell it.
Mom,
Mm-hmm.
are we doing anything else with the knees? No, that's what we're doing.
I don't think so. Oh my God. Even though you're seated, you're still pretty blended.
Oh,
And
really?
I didn't see you. Like I was like, who is she? That is so cool.
That's funny.
This is like the funnest part when it's starting to come together,
Yeah?
because the rest of the day it's just like, it's not gonna work. Oh no. Okay. The whole system crashed and you slept right through it. Oh, this is way low. Okay. We're almost done. Oh no. Keep losing the stream.
No, it's not good.
Now it's frozen. This is not Elsa here. Come on. So sorry about the freezing. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Oh no.
You guys having fun?
Fell onto the seat.
Okay.
Okay. That string working. I lost her a few minutes ago. I'm gonna go ahead and lose you.
Are you ready for us to start coming in?
Just about.
Change my costume. Better get drinking.
Oh,
Yeah, you could.
Something-
You're so.
the train's
Oh,
going.
shoot.
Oh no.
It's something that I can see. It may not be something the camera can see. So nothing.
What I get for sitting down? How this person?
Number 20.
Do you know we had all this person?
Can you replay the video parts?
Probably. You seem to have been interested in I'm kind of bored. If it's just because they're sitting there next to you, or you have some sort of interest in them. I mean, some of them I've read, like this one.
So I think all of the people who are closest to me love to read. My mom loved to read. My partner loves to read. Everyone around me loves to read. I especially love it when my partner reads to me. His voice is calming. He reads with expression, and he's just a very good reader. And he can put me to sleep in no time just from hearing his voice and how the calming influence of it. And I really do enjoy listening to him read. I've also helped with organizing the books. We have a very large library, and my partner loves books. So the organization and all of that, I've helped put the books in the right spot and packing them up and unpacking them. We moved at some point, so yeah, that's books are just a fixture in our household.
They don't need that for salvation.
So I'm a little nervous to take part in the art project. You know, I'm going to have to decloak, if you will, and someone's going to be using my body as a canvas. So that's going to be very interesting, and you know, it's probably going to rub up against comfort zones and stuff like that. But I still think it's going to be fun, and I can't wait to see the finished product. The pictures that I've seen so far online from this artist have been amazing. So I'm looking forward to it.
So, my hobby is reading, and I'm 60 now, but I can say only for the last 45 years I've had meaningful reading. I have good recall. I'm kind of an anomaly when it comes to reading. I like reading nonfiction. So one of my greatest achievements in reading was reading the entire Britannica encyclopedia from A to Z, including all of the additional addendums or appendix that went along with it. Yes, that's nerdy, but I enjoyed learning about other things, other worlds, other people, and what a great place for you folks out there. That was before the internet, so we had to use our hands and our brains and our eyes to understand what we were reading, and not just looking at a computer screen or a cell phone. So I would encourage new readers to enjoy that sensations that you're getting that you don't get from digital sources, like the turning a page, hearing the paper move, smelling the book if it's old, the inspiration that comes from the activity of just reading and exercising our minds, learning about new things, new people in other worlds. That's a joy of reading.
So I guess my expectations for the day of is that I will have to stand uncomfortably for a lot of time while someone paints my canvas. But I think it should be fun, even if that's the case.
I suspect it will involve a lot of watching someone else do work, which is okay, but I think it'll be interesting to see the finished product.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they get tickled by the brushes and giggle and laugh a lot.
I'm expecting some long time of having to be still and then being amazed by the final output.
I said my lips were numb.
So I saw the post posting from a friend about this project, and then I followed the link and then went to the actual posting for the project and thought that Vanetta was amazing in most of her posts that she had, and I thought that I should at least follow up with her. And when I heard about the project, I thought, what a great way to participate in some fantastic piece of work going on right now during COVID. For the rest of the group, what made y'all decide y'all wanted to do the project?
Those pants look very.
Am I ticklish? Yes, I am very ticklish. Ticklish, ticklish, ticklish.
Oompa, loompa, doompa doo. Angela.
They're very weird shaped on him.
They look like
Well, I thought this project was thoroughly thought out by the artist, and we've been given good, clear instructions what to expect for the day, and we've been having fun chit-chatting about it and making these videos, so it's really been a fun experience so far. I look forward to the finished product.
I think mostly curiosity on my part, just to see how it all unfolds without a lot of preconceived notions.
I agree with Eric. I'd like to see how it unfolds. I think it's going to be really neat.
I'm sort of twofold. I like project planning, so I would have liked to have seen a schedule written out. But other than that, I think the process has been great. I've gotten at least good updates on email.
So I'm pretty sure it's a Netflix movie, and it's these people that are on a train that are circling the globe over and over.
Reading is a big topic. I've been reading for as long as I can remember. I think initially it was probably escapism, but I've always had a fairly active imagination. I can read a book, and then later I can't necessarily, years later, I can't necessarily recall if I have actually seen a movie or read the book, because I tend to picture it automatically as I read along. So I think it's very important to be able to read proficiently, so that the act of reading does not impede the story that's forming in your head. If the act of reading is challenging, you're going to be stuck that's work, and you'll miss out on sort of the movie or the cinema of the mind of the actual reading. I would encourage anyone to try reading different genres. Maybe you won't like fantasy, but you like sci-fi. Maybe you find out you don't even like fiction, but reading is a gateway to knowledge and experience and imagination. So I would encourage anyone to read.
And Bonnie, you remember when you read that?
I am actually not very ticklish. I find when someone tries to tickle me it feels more erotic to me. I actually enjoy the feeling, and I want them to continue it. So no, I'm not ticklish.
So that I could hide books in the wall and then drywall it back.
I am actually not very ticklish. I find when someone tries to tickle me it feels more erotic to me. I actually enjoy the feeling, and I want them to continue it. So no, I'm not ticklish.
Hold that back.
I've been involved in a lot of art projects over my life. I am very involved in the Burning Man community, and as a burner, I've helped projects in all different capacities, but probably the one that was most memorable was helping the design and fabrication, or DAF team, make a calendar. As a photographer, I was able to help them out with my skills They were building a large effigy for the Austin burn, which is called Burning Flipside, and to help raise money to pay for tools and more supplies beyond the budget. I helped them out by publishing a calendar for them. It was pretty entertaining. All of the cast of characters had a lot of costumes, and it was all done with power tools or hand tools were involved in the calendars. So it was a good time, but it's a great project, and it helped raise money for a really great art event.
For your sister and for Elsa, how she.
Am I ticklish? Yes, I am very ticklish. Ticklish, ticklish, ticklish.
Did you say Tangled for the whole gaslighting thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Tara had me watch that. I hadn't watched it, but I watched it this year. Tara had me watch it. And I was just like, wow.
I don't watch Disney movies. The parents die,
Everyone.
or the grandparents die, and I like not crying or thinking about my mom dying or my dad dying or my grandparents dying. They all die. I know exactly what that grief feels like. I don't need to re-experience it.
This one? Yeah.
Yeah, I took the kids to the theater to see Finding Nemo, and I was gut punched. I was like, seriously?
Their mom hit 8 and all his siblings.
All the siblings.
Yeah.
I had, crying kids in my lap. I'm like, really?
Aw. Oh, that's so sad. I think we're done with me, right? Is my face done too?
Have you heard from Helen? Is your mom okay?
I haven't heard from Helen, so my mom will be okay.
Excellent.
What time is Helen expecting me back? What time do you need to be back?
I told her 8. But
I don't know. Oh, nice. I like the Korean wording. Can we have like little silver things, bag things?
Silver.
You want the silver?
Feet are what look most bizarre to me.
Yeah. Should capture pictures of this.
I think we'll have pictures.
I think
Yeah.
she's got them blown off.
No, I meant like
No, you're welcome to take.
Want me to take a picture?
take a picture.
Where at?
No, like not like away pictures. You can take like selfies right now, and then when we're done, take like other pictures because I don't want you moving around too much, and then
Yeah.
Sounds good.
we lose something.
Sounds good.
Stay there. Don't move.
That's hilarious.
You're doing the lights.
I see you wiped off my arm.
didn't look right from afar. The whole thing didn't look right. So it's gonna redo it, but. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
When you're all done, are you gonna want some coffee, Meg, or
Oh, sounds good.
would you rather have a mojito when you're done?
I don't know. I feel like I need to go running in the jungle because I'm a tribal person, a painted tribal person now. And then I go run and capture my own food and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You could run down to Kroger's.
Well, that's just
I
not
can't.
right.
Right now, sorry. Eric can play with you.
She's like, I don't like that.
If you go outside, go outside. I'll ask him to let you out if you want to go outside.
You're not gonna go out.
She says, let me try. Go outside. Go outside. He's gonna go. Go on. Go outside. He's going. Go outside. Give me just a half second.
Wow.
Come on. Come on. Go, go, go. Go, go. Go outside. Go, 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 go. Go. Go.
I'm done.
Her face too? Okay. All right, spray it in.
Water.
That's supposed to be the good stuff. Then she shouldn't transfer.
Well, maybe stand here and that way it sprays all over the blinds versus the filter.
And the dog. Let's get at the dog.
Can you, how about spray outside?
Okay. Spray good.
It works the same way as the other.
I'm just making sure.
I understand, I appreciate that. Number one, and can you get my camera out? My,
Is it the one that's already out or the?
oh, can you put, the thingy in it? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Put the charger thingy, not the charger. Maybe. I know you know what I'm talking about, but
You don't.
the card, it's over there in one of the bags. The memory card. That's the mic, so we end up not using it.
That check you out. Uh-huh.
then the,
I think I'm gonna go sit in the rocking chair.
I'm having so much trouble right now.
Well, it's actually
The work that I'm
Mm-hmm.
checking that bag, in one of those bags. with,
You want to sit here?
Okay. So I just have to look.
The attachment thing to it, you can use it, that thing. Is it in there? Must be in there. I'm sorry, I'm just freaking out because I want to get this done. She's all sprayed, Jenny?
Yeah.
And the card's in here. In the camera.
Okay.
That probably looked very strange. Yeah, it looked very strange.
Yeah, when you fish out of water, you don't.
I'm not blending into something.
I'm sorry.
After we're done here, we should take pictures of me like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and put that one down. Go ahead, okay, go now.
You all blended in. I know. I think it's weird how the shelf is right here in my boob, so when I'm not blended into the shelf, it just looks strange.
Oh, can y'all put the, Jahina, clear the paints off of there and move the,
Yeah.
the ladder back? And then can you guys start closing up the case? Just about done, and we need to clear everything out so we can get the pictures. And this all of the lady.
Take this out. Down with the stool? Down with the stool.
Yes, thank you. Come on, Mike, come in. He's just taking it over there. You can go there. No, get off my leg. Go get your crate. Go get your crate.
So, what do you think?
Go get your crate.
You still want the line in front of me? It's big cushion in front of me. Is this okay, or you want it all the way in front of me?
I want it a little bit more because that's what we, that's what I type for. Can you take my phone off the ladder and hand it to Eric, please?
Take what off the line?
No.
Oh, thank you. You watch this. Stop. No, can you show them where the crate is, please?
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Come on.
Come on, girls. Come on. you go. Good girls. Good girls.
That all the brushes?
No, if they get in the shot, we'll block them in the bedroom.
Oh, we're gonna empty these out and.
You can use that sink, that's probably the best.
No, you don't want to stay in the sink, get that thing.
I'd go for
It's
the-
water soluble,
Yeah.
it should wash out.
Okay.
Oh, you can put your arm down, so you can mess with it. If you have to pee before we set it up, okay.
Yeah, like.
Oh, I can spray you. Did she do it outside?
No, she just had it a second ago. I saw her holding it. Okay. Here, I'll take her and spray her. Let me take it. Come on, Angela.
You don't want them to spray her?
Okay, we're just about ready to do the photo shoot.
Alright. Think they'll even be able to see me back here?
That's the whole idea. I
That's
don't want to.
hopefully not. Not too visible. There, do I blend in? Can you see me?
They'll probably want to position you.
I already know the position.
She's been in it all day.
Yeah, I've been in it all day, exactly. Here, Eric. Take a picture.
All right.
Angela, you look like a hard catalog. Go. Go.
How are you gonna keep them out of here?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lock from the bedroom, I think. Angela. Well, let's lock them outside. They like it outside. Okay, that's better.
No.
Come on, babe, go outside. Go outside, go outside. Come on, girls. Go. I'm coming. Go outside. Go, come outside. Okay.
You close the podcast.
Yeah.
You just put it in the red bag.
Yeah, put it in your bag.
Which one?
I'm not opening it again.
Thank you. Sorry. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Oh, giant, Meg.
Okay, I need you out of the way because that's my sweet spot, and that's where I'm going to shoot from.
We need to move the lights up some so they're not in the way of
Let
the
her
shot.
do it. Let her, don't correct her.
Okay, that's true.
Really?
Who wants this part to be done? Okay. Go ahead.
You need to take your mask off there.
So you can take the live stream camera and kind of pull it back so you can see all of the stuff.
Oh, of course you got it.
All right,
So,
Meg, I need your face turned this way. Can you not do it because of the ladder?
No, I'm turned towards you.
Okay, I just wanted to
Can you
make
turn
sure.
more?
No, I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't uncomfortable, like you weren't
No,
hitting your
it's
face.
fine. It's
Okay. Can you reach with your other hand? Are you
Me?
left-handed or right-handed?
You talking at me? Sparky?
oh, it doesn't matter. I can reach with either hand. She's just pulling out a card. The other way out. Like this, maybe?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. That was a good idea, though. Let's get this a little higher. I see it. A little bit in the way, but I don't want it too high so we lose the light.
Yeah.
I'm George.
How do I?
Wow, that looks really good. Okay, so
Tell me when you're ready and
I
I'll.
need, hold on, I'm setting the shot up right now.
Yeah.
Angela, can you turn your face a little bit further that way? Okay.
It's a picture over there.
1, 2, 3.
The flash didn't work.
That's okay. I have lots of light. I have the flash on for just in case.
This one there.
Just want to take a picture. You don't take a picture.
We took the same boat all day. I think I'm fine.
Everybody moves, so we close them.
Okay, Angela, the hand that's over the card catalog, can you kind of reach a little bit for him? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Are you getting the Fahrenheit 454 cover up?
I am.
It's looking good.
1, 2, 3.
He stopped for a second and get
Okay,
the phone.
there. Let me see. Okay, I think I got it.
You got it?
I think so.
You
Hold
want some
on.
cell phone shots?
Yes. Whose cell phone is where? And I'll shoot.
Camera shots.
I don't know.
Yours is on the table if you're looking for your phone. Mine's in my pocket, and Angela's is on the table. But we only need it on one, and we can send it to each other.
There you go. Okay. Oh, wait. Yes. Ready, set. Oh no. I didn't know that the flash was gonna do that. Okay.
Probably better without the flash.
Okay, got it.
I think Emma's doing that right now.
Huh?
It's like, you got like a balance. You got two.
Do you hear her crying? You
Okay.
can't, I'm sure. She's like, aww. That is so cool looking. That is so cool.
And that's what the flash.
Oh yeah, the flash is way worse. Looks way better without the flash. All right, I'm gonna go let my dog in because she's out there lying.
So is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think we are done. How do you look? They look good?
8 hours of work for 2 minutes of pictures.
I'm sorry, say again?
But we
So you
also
should
have
really get some
the
more-
full
Oh, can I get one with me in it? Me and Jahina.
Not my red. I don't want to do that.
You can get
Oh
one
my.
with you and the dog.
Oh, what am I doing?
I'd like one just. Eric, come over here and obscure me all you want.
I want one in a tutu.
I have tutus. I
Oh,
can go
she
get them
want-
for you.
Did you want that on your cell phone, or did you want that on the big camera? I'm not sure what you
I
were
would
saying.
think that it would be better on the big camera, that it's got better quality, but if you
Okay,
want it on the cell phone, that's fine too.
that's fine. I'm trying to make sure,
Okay.
because I do want,
We're good, just, you can do it there and go get a copy.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Do I get out of here?
Both
Grab a book and read it.
Well, if you want us out.
Yeah.
well, I'd rather
She wants a
him
picture.
still be in the picture, and here's why. Because when I measured to see where he would be standing, I neglected to do the rest of your body.
That's fine. I don't mind.
Okay, because I that bothers me.
She doesn't want your picture taken.
I don't want,
like this.
because that part's not done. Because, like,
Oh,
I understand what you're saying. You want to have the experience done. We can do that.
You could like kneel.
Where does that leave?
Wherever there.
You
So-
could kneel right there. And then
He can-
Hey, Bill, you're requesting a shot. What do you want?
I just want one where he's not obscuring me so that I can see what the whole thing looked like.
Okay,
It's just for her. So it's...
so we'll get out of the way.
Oh, I'm more out of the way.
No, I'm gonna get the both y'all.
Oh,
Y'all just be reading.
Yeah.
It's still your library, because
She just doesn't want it to get in trouble.
read all.
There you go. Talk normal.
Okay.
okay. Angela, turn your head a little bit further. Yeah, right there. All right. Eyes closed.
Excellent.
Hold on.
Yeah, you want one with you in it? Oh, oh.
All right, so y'all get back in position and she can come get in the picture with us.
Come on here.
Oh.
Do you want to be pulling a card out?
Yes. I have a full card.
Card. Here's the card.
You want us in the picture too?
Yes, I want everybody in the picture.
Everybody in the picture?
And the dogs.
And the dog?
But we've already been in the picture, so I
Jamina,
can be in the back here.
You already like to do the fire starter thing, so. the Fahrenheit
Maybe you can hold the book up for him to set on fire.
Okay. You hold it.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Take
maybe
a
not
step
right
back
there. Maybe not right there.
Yeah, because you're cooking her up.
She forgot there was a person there.
Come over here so you can, everyone's in it. There we go.
All right.
Tell me when you're ready.
See, burn it this way.
Okay.
I will. Mom, was it turned this way?
Either, this way gives you the widest angle, so this, no.
Okay, no, that won't let it.
All
One
right.
more.
All right. Ready?
I would like to have a face out.
3, 2, 1. All right.
Shoot it again, so just in case there's a blur or blinking
And
eyes.
that.
Ready?
Piece of vampire
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Awesome.
Good job,
Oh my
everyone.
God, thank you so much. Oh, sure.
Thank you.
This has
My
been,
feet may be sore, but I had a good time.
In the stream?
thank you for the live stream and thank you for helping us, watching us. Okay.
And a great audience, you too.
It's a wrap.
Okay, so to get it off, it doesn't. This way.